Hey there, welcome back to The Magic in the Music. I'm Jen.
I'm Randall.
And today we're together in the video. Finally, it's been a while. And we are going to be giving our reaction to the photos, or at least the concept art of the new refurbishments coming to Boulder Ridge Villas at Wilderness Lodge. So let's get right to it. So in the most recent edition of Disney Files, which I have right here, this is Disney Files. This is the Disney Vacation Club member magazine.
Yep.
Do we know, is this a blue card thing?
I don't know.
I don't know. So maybe
we'll find out.
Comment below if you know. Is this a blue card thing, or do all members get this? I actually don't know. But you get this nice, you know, full color magazine, and it has all these beautiful photos.
Tells you what's happening.
And one of the things that they added in the most recent edition for fall of 2022 was some artist renderings of what the refurbishment is going to look like at Boulder Ridge. So we're going to give some reaction. We're going to do some comparisons to the existing rooms and kind of go from there. We wanted to do this video a week ago, but this didn't get to us in the mail fast enough till this weekend. So we live on the West Coast, so I don't know. It just took longer, I guess, to get here than anywhere else. So if you got it ahead of us, yay, that's cool for you. We didn't get it until just now. Okay, just a couple of quick facts about Boulder Ridge. It is located next to Wilderness Lodge. I mean, it's really part of the whole property.
Yeah, it's basically Wilderness.
Right, it's really part of Wilderness Lodge, but it is a building that is just right off to the side of it and has kind of like a covered walkway sort of connecting it back to the main building. And this was the first DVC property to be built at Wilderness Lodge, and it was open in November of 2000. It was originally called the Villas at Disney's Wilderness Lodge, but in 2016 it was renamed, and I assume that's because they were renovating the wing that became Copper Creek Villas, and they probably wanted to make a distinction between the two. So that then it became Boulder Ridge Villas, and it has like kind of an Old West kind of theme. Yeah,
they use lots of boulders.
From
the ridge.
The pool.
In there,
very self-explanatory. The pool to me just screams Big Thunder Mountain.
Oh yeah, it's
like trains,
very Big Thunder.
Yeah, and the lobby, which we have a resort tour coming up. The lobby later on, the lobby and more coming up later on, and it shows that it's like very train oriented. Which of course, if you're a big Walt Disney fan, you know that trains were a really big deal to Walt Disney. So. So it has like a train kind of theme and like an Old West theme. And if you're used to Copper Creek, I would say this has more of a rustic, Old West kind of feel than Copper Creek's a little bit more sleek, a little more modern take. All right, so let's get right into it. We're going to talk about what this theming looks like. So let's take a look at the theme, the new refurbishment that is coming. And I believe it is just getting started right about now. So let's go take a look. One other thing I was going to throw in is that Boulder Ridge has studios, 1-bedroom and 2-bedroom units. So there aren't 3-bedroom or grand villas or anything in these. So let's go take a look. Okay, so here we are. These are some of the photos. They have all these little acorns, but we can actually, we could reference back to that in the book here. So I think we'll do that. Okay, the hard hat report. So number one, this first little acorn here, we've got this textile example, which it looks like it is on the draperies here. Yeah,
I was confused at first when I was looking at this because I said, is that like the shower curtain?
No, I think it's the regular.
No, but it just looks like it could also be the shower curtain.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, so it looks like it has some kind of camping kind of look. Yeah. Definitely, you can see just first impression, the color palette is definitely more colorful. Well, we'll go back and look at the existing one, and then we'll kind of see how they compare. We've got some kind of like pottery looking elements. I feel like that's kind of a little bit of a shout out to some of the indigenous art of Southwest. I would say the overall look is got more of a Southwest kind of flavor than it did before.
Maybe kind of a Navajo.
Yeah, a little bit of that feeling. And then I love that they highlighted the art here, and because it brings a lot of color to the room. And when we look at the old pictures, you'll see they're not that colorful. Okay, and here is the really, really big one. There's that fold down Murphy
fold
bed.
down Murphy bed.
Yay! We want that
Everywhere. We want the folding
please
beds.
put it everywhere.
You can put them like in the bathroom. You can put them
all
in
the resorts. We want them at all the resorts. So presumably a queen, and we just love those.
Yeah.
Something I noticed here when I looked at this was that they have these, like, I love these little alcoves that are illuminated.
Mhm.
I think that's a really neat feature. And another thing that I like is that it looked like there were
it looks
like
there's
outlets and
right
USBs like in here.
Yeah.
And I think that's way smarter than like the way it is in a 1-bedroom at the Riviera. They have the little alcoves inside.
Right.
Like you have to pull the bed down to get to them.
Right.
And I really like how these are presumably like they want you to use the outside part. So there's not a place where you could like lose your phone inside.
Yeah.
Probably easier for housekeeping too.
Yeah, I bet like the housekeeping people find devices there all the time.
Yeah, or chargers.
Oh,
yeah,
there's another charger
in
the alcove.
Yeah. So anyway, love those fold down beds.
Mm-hmm.
That's a win right there. I mean, man, everything else is bonus after that. So,
yeah,
very exciting.
I like the ottoman they have there. I hope it's the kind that kind of like comes up.
Like in Copper Creek has that.
Has a little platform to eat from.
Yeah, that is cool. You can lift it, and then it's like you can eat at the couch.
If not, I'm sure that is going to be a giant storage area, which is really convenient as well.
Yeah. All right, let's take a look at the next photo. So on this one, we can see a few different things. I really like these posters here.
Yes.
That is really nice. They have that like vintage
tour posters.
Yeah, like the travel posters. I love that. And you can see here they actually talk about how the ones up on the wall here in the dining area, they feature Whispering Canyon, is it Wilderness Lodge,
Lake Elias.
Oh, Lake Elias, and
there's a couple others.
Yeah, I don't think we can see all of them. But those are really pretty, and I think that's a cool style. So I like that.
Yeah. I think they're really upping their art game.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah.
I really feel like maybe they learned a lesson with Riviera.
Yeah.
That like the art, people really respond to the art and don't treat it like just, print something up and slap it on the wall. I think they realized if they actually just bring in a couple of designers or artists to create some stuff for the resort, it just elevates it so much.
I also think that I wouldn't be surprised if you see a kiosk that sells paintings.
I would love it. Yes, like Riviera.
Wilderness Lodge.
We love that feature where you can buy the art.
Yeah.
And that's like, it's like a no-brainer because then the people feel really connected to the resort. I mean, gosh. And they did a great job too with Grand Floridian, which came after Riviera. The new Grand Floridian, they also have really beautiful art there. So I feel like they're sort of figuring that part out. That's not to say there wasn't art before, but I feel like there's a lot more. They're being much more intentional.
Yes.
About
and maybe
the art.
more. I feel like there's more of it. I feel like before they might put one art piece in some of these places, but now I feel like they're adding.
Like it's not an afterthought. It's very much a part of the design.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. So in this same shot, we've got the Grizzly Peak, which is funny. That's like, I guess it's map and Grizzly Peak stuff.
Yeah. It looks
on
like
the
that,
curtains.
That's on the upper part of the curtains.
This is in the main bedroom.
And then also that other kind of runner.
Yeah.
That we saw in the
I do find it a little bit ironic that the Grizzly Peak thing, that's from California Adventure.
What's up
Welcome
with that?
to Florida. Here's some stuff from California.
From California.
That's fine. It is that right vibe. Because like that part of California Adventure does completely...
It totally fits in.
Yeah. And of course, Grand Californian is like that. But Grand Californian is a lot more craftsman looking than this.
Very craftsman.
Yeah. So it's kind of darker and heavier looking than this too. We've stayed there as well. Again, this pillow, throw pillow, really beautiful graphic, lots of color. I really like what they're doing with all of that. Let's look over here. And, I mean, obviously the function, you can see you've got seating. I like the bench seating. You can fit multiple people. All right, let's take a look at this one. I'm going to zoom in again. Okay, some more features here. We have a bunch more art, and I love that they gave us the close-up of the art.
Yeah.
And I think this is in the studio. So this is the fold-down bed in the studio.
I'm not a fan of that couch
I
color.
don't love the couch.
Well, and I don't think I like how it looks with the carpet as well.
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay for me. It's not like my favorite.
Yeah.
But now there were some pictures of this at D23 that people were showing, and the couch looked much brighter red in those photos.
Oh.
And so I was a little nervous. I actually like it better what I'm seeing here than what we saw in those. So it could just be like that the colors are kind of looking different.
I feel like they're also doing some filtering here. Like I feel they're doing some Instagram filters. They're like, let's make it look old timey.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And then here we have, this is a look at the bathtub area. I love that the art is in there with the tub. And I just have to comment, like, I love that not only is there art, it's not all just in a cartoon style.
Right.
There's a lot of watercolor, especially this one. Like, I'm getting like kind of almost Georgia O'Keeffe vibes off of this. I'm sure that they looked at some specific artists of this genre, kind of American landscape kind of artists, and use that as inspiration. But I love that.
Yeah.
That's
I really like
a nice touch
in this layout here, that if you look at the artwork here, that's Donald leading his sons to camp, and then when you fold it down,
is that this one inside?
And then on the inside is them all sleeping in the tent.
Oh, there's a little story. That's cute.
And the geyser.
Very cute.
Yeah, that's pretty dang adorable.
And of course, I mean, they put the one with the in the canoe, like at the tub.
I can't see a canoe.
Oh my gosh. This is not the Jungle Cruise theme.
Why not?
But that definitely would be a popular resort. So
I was so stay at that resort.
Yeah. Although I'm wondering, like, is this supposed to be a Disney art piece here?
I think it's maybe. Well, I mean, it looks like there's a Mickey and a Minnie in the background, and then
is there? Well,
or is that supposed to be more?
Oh yeah. I think there are silhouettes. I just couldn't see those. Maybe I need to look at the real one.
Look at the real one.
The real picture. Let's see. Oh yes, there are. Yes. Okay, so these are silhouettes of like Mickey and Minnie, and they're sightseeing, or whatever, hiking or.
They're like, "Hey, Bambi."
All right, so good stuff. Not in love with the couch, but love seeing that fold down bed in the studio. Yay! Good job. All right, next one. Okay, so of all of these concept art shots, this is the one that gives me the most Grand Californian vibes.
Agreed.
This is the most craftsman.
Agreed.
Here.
Very craftsman-y.
So this must be, let's see, 11. This is kid-sized bed tucked underneath the deluxe studio TV.
Yeah.
Forest on the outside, Chippendale mural on the inside. So this is the inside mural.
I really like also, you'll see here, the these two stools here. I think that's really great that they're adding more seating in these areas, you know. There isn't a, like, these drawers don't pull out into like a desk or something. That would be
we don't actually know.
Well, it says on here that they're just drawers.
Oh, built-in drawers. Okay.
So I'm assuming there's no like pull-out table. If there was a pull-out table, that would be primo for kids.
Cool, yeah.
But just having the stools alone, I think that's great.
Yeah, that's great. And then this is the scene inside. I have a friend who loves Chippendale, and I know would love this.
But they're an adult, so they're not going to be able to sleep.
They won't fit on this kids fold down bed. Sorry. So anyway, comment below if you know who you are. But that's really cute. And again, I really like that they made it kind of stylized. You know, they didn't just go with like a straight up cartoon look.
Yeah.
So that feels good. We both had some feelings about this kind of like,
kind of
like woven textile look. Kind of look.
Yeah.
I like the pattern, but I'm not 100% sure about the color palette.
Yeah. Honestly,
but maybe it'll look different in person.
Honestly, kind of, that's been my feeling for this whole thing, actually, is like I haven't been, like, I'm not into the color palette.
Yeah, that's but maybe it'll feel different in person. You know, it's hard to know.
I doubt it.
I think we have to go stay and we'll find out.
Suppose
we do. We got to experience it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love the lamp. Oh, and there's that little feature that we saw come in with the Grand Floridian new building. They put those little tiny spotlights for reading. That's really nice.
Those are perfect for when you're trying to look at your phone right before you go to bed.
Or the other person's asleep.
Yeah, get that last dining reservation or something.
Yeah, I love that. All right, so we're going to jump on over and we're going to look at what the current room looks like, because this is pretty cool.
Yes.
And we're pretty excited about just seeing this. This is actually the only resort that we have, the only DVC resort on property at Disney World that we haven't stayed at. We stayed at Copper Creek a couple of times, but not not Boulder Ridge specifically. And I am very much looking forward to staying there after this is done so we can check it out and see how we feel. We felt like if we went now, we wouldn't really be giving it a fair chance because it's old. So let's go see what that looks like.
Okay, so for the record, I have not really looked at any of these images.
He's never seen this before.
Boulder Ridge in these rooms. So I'm going to give my live reaction to these photos because I have a feeling they're going to be
very 2000. In the year
vintage.
2000.
In the year 2000.
This is how we decorated in a rustic style.
Yeah. Also, I think the reason we've never stayed there is because Jen is a little anti-camping.
I'm not anti-camping. It's just not for me. Not everything's for me, and that's okay. Camping is not for me.
Not for her.
Not for me.
Not for Jen.
Nope.
Okay.
So that's okay.
Okay.
All right. So let's go check it out. Are you ready?
Oh, man.
This is, I believe, a 1-bedroom. Yes, this is a 1-bedroom villa.
That is something.
There you have it. Let's look at this. So compared to what we just had.
A big mirror, one piece of art. Lots of blank wall space.
Yeah, weirdly kind of beige walls.
Kind of they do.
Okay.
I guess that's just the old style. This just
feels very pink and like 90s.
Yeah.
I'm getting pink 90s vibes off of this.
Well, I hate the pink. Oh,
that's kind of a sad couch. Yeah. I'm sorry. I feel bad if you're like in love with the original.
Sorry. I like that lamp. I think that lamp's pretty cool.
Very cool. Agreed.
Table.
More Bambi action. Bambi's cute. Yeah, I like the counter's pretty.
Yeah, counter's not too shabby.
Ooh.
That's gonna be a hard pass.
Yeah, that's not
like it's not I feel
what I'm
that's
looking
for. That's no bueno.
No. Okay. Yeah, that counter's pretty.
Counter's great.
Yeah, appliances are nice. Let's keep rolling because there's a lot. There's a lot to look at.
Yeah.
Okay, pretty dark.
Very dark.
Okay.
I mean, I like the square lamps.
Yeah, there's some stuff
to
like.
Things.
The bed
it looks kind of plain, honestly.
Yeah, it's pretty blah. Okay, it's all right.
Yeah.
I found something I like. I like these drapes.
Yeah, those drapes are nice.
Those are pretty.
Yeah, I probably would have kept those drapes actually.
I like them. Oh.
So does that tile have like a texture to it?
Because I think it has. No, you can see. There's more detail coming up, but
it's like
this. I am getting like this is like local barbecue joint kind of vibes.
Yeah,
in there.
Very checkery.
Yeah, no, I don't want to look like a picnic. See,
and that faucet is like
that's kind of fun.
It's fun, but like
they do get water stains.
It's
see, they have this on the tiles.
Deer on the tiles.
No, we don't need that. And then we've got the different. Okay, so here's like a 2-bedroom. It's probably going to be a lot the same.
Yeah.
Same kind of pinky vibe.
Oh, maple leaves cut out of things. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just not.
Oh, is this like the dinner bell?
Oh, I guess it is.
Can you play it?
Oh, you must
Somebody tell us in the comments if you can play the dinner bell.
And how often have you used that?
I am a band director, so we have like a really nice triangle in my classroom. Yeah. And, we teach like proper triangle technique, and we have like the little case of all the triangle beaters. Mm-hmm. I have a feeling that's probably not going to have the best tone, but I would love to hear it. I want to play on that.
I am sure that like there have been some instances where people have been irritated out of their mind.
Yes.
From like the neighbors.
This is a very sad couch.
Yeah, it's.
Okay, wow.
And the lantern.
Notice that there's not much art at all. You noticing that? There's like the one on the wall.
Not much art.
Yeah, so there's the patio, the balcony. Nice. Yeah, we've really only seen 2 art pieces. So I think they've really upped their game in terms of having more art.
Do they have the fan in the other one too?
I don't know. Let's go to the studio for a second and just see that one. Again, pretty dark.
Green and pink. Pink and green.
Yeah.
That seems to be the theme here.
Kind of minty.
I don't.
Yeah, that's a dark room.
Yeah, and you kind of see it too, and it's just like it seems like the walls are kind of empty, I think they just have a lot more detail. In the
You know,
new
honestly, I kind of
rooms.
thought that it would be. No, that's cute. I
Oh,
like
so
that.
it does
So
have
it did
a
have
fold
a
down.
fold down. Yeah, that's cute.
That's nice.
I.
Oh my
gosh.
That is maybe the worst. That might be the worst kitchenette. Not like ever.
All right,
not ever, but like of the DVC
Let's
ones.
go back.
Looking,
Let's go
worst
back.
looking.
Go back.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go back to this now that we've seen. Now that we've seen that. Yeah, please.
Oh yeah,
yes,
this is much
yes.
better.
Bring forth the renovation.
I still am not like a fan of all the color palette, but
but this is so much
it's a lot better.
This is so much better.
I do have to say,
yeah,
I prefer if they're gonna go with a color, go with a brighter red than like that pale.
No, this
pink.
is so much better. And I actually do like, now that I'm reflecting on this, I do like that they brought in some of the kind of Southwest art, like indigenous art, kind of into the pattern. You can see this thing
kind of blue, indigos.
Well,
I kind of like that.
I like, this kind of a turquoise here. But this looks, I don't know if this is a drum or what this is, but that's pretty cool. And you've got it in the carpet. So yeah, now that I've made the comparison, this is like a huge upgrade.
Yeah,
definitely huge upgrade. What we can't see is like the tile work or any of that stuff.
No,
I mean, they better be ripping that out. Well, actually, we can't see because there's a little
some
here.
of it. It looks
so it's
more...
just, oh, that's way better.
Oh yeah,
that's just so much better.
Yeah.
Okay, so definite upgrade, right?
Yes.
Yeah, huge upgrade. They needed to do this like yesterday. So if you own at Boulder Ridge, I'm very excited for you to get these newly renovated rooms. That's really cool. And here's the big question: are we going to stay there?
I think at some point.
I think we will.
Yeah.
Would you have stayed with the old? Looking at those photos, if I had shown those to you, would you want me to book that room?
No, not when you have Copper Creek.
Oh, yeah, exactly. When we could choose Copper Creek instead.
It's the same place.
And they're about equal difficulty to book, I'd say. Like, I find them to be about the same to book. So anyway, I would always choose Copper Creek over the old one. But I have to say, now the way it's looking with that refurb, I think we'd give it a go.
Yeah, definitely give it a go. I mean, I think that it has a lot more interest.
Oh,
like those other rooms, like the walls were like blank, I felt, compared to these.
So definite upgrade. I think we're fans of the new upgrade.
Yeah.
The update. And I can't wait to stay there. I think it's going to be cool. Obviously we're going to give it some time because we want to make sure that when we do stay there, it is fully refurbished. So we'll try to keep updates coming your way. If you own at Boulder Ridge, or if you've stayed at Boulder Ridge, we would love to hear from you in the comments about what your experience was like. What do you think of this new concept, this new refurbishment? I think it's more than a concept. I think it's happening right now. So tell us what you think. We want to hear from you. Hey, if you like the shirt that Randall is wearing over here, this Future World Engineering one, that is one that I created for our shop, and it is at www.themagicinthemusic.com, and I have a link in the comments below. So be sure to check that out and the other stuff that we have in our shop as well if you want to help support what we do. If you want to get the most out of your Disney Vacation Club membership, be sure to subscribe to our channel and check out this playlist right here. We also think you're going to love this video right over here.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us. Have a fantastic day, everybody. Bye.
Bye.